Yo, and welcome back to Tales of Art. And if you're enjoying the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. But we're back. Do some Mabinogi. What would be a good suffix for this? Dark Diviner, I guess? I don't know. Didn't it have a title? No. I believe it does, right? Oh, let me look it up real quick. Because the Elemental Knight had a title. Dark Diviner. I'll pulls up Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, it's just called Past the Purple? Yeah, I guess it's just called Past the Purple for all of them. Alright, so yeah, Mabinogi Past the Purple. Which sounds weird if you think about it. Oh, is all the quests just named that? I don't know. Alright, so continuing on. Just in time, now that Ursulf here, I'll get right to the point. Huh? Ursulf is getting involved too? As a research into Arcana is still relatively early stage, it can be difficult to say certain whether the source of a certain power is from Arcana or something else entirely. That's why the help of someone like Ursulf is crucial. The insight of one who's already able to utilize a variety of power goes a long way to distinguishing Arcana. If we're seeing Arcana's influence, then we can look into the unintended results of your demonstration before and find solution together. In fact, Ursulf, you've already been using other Arcana skills, and you've been great help to our other members. Rowan, I understand if you have concerns, but no, it's fine. No concerns. So Ursulf, since you and I have similar powers, you'll be able to figure out whether or not this is Arcana. That might make sense, I guess. I do feel a bit less like this is going to end up as a waste of time. I mean, to be fair, I feel like with her personality, she feels like a lot of things is a waste of time, unless it's something she really needs to do. Kind of like procrastinating on doing it, you know? Like, you'd be like, oh, I'll do it eventually, and then she'll like slothfully do it, probably at the last minute or something. Even if the audience makes me a bit nervous, I guess I'll start by talking through the theory and then try to demonstrate. Good idea. I think that will shed some light on things. Rowan, a lot of what I understand about my magic comes from Grandmaster. That's what I call my grandmother. Oh, it's a... Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually. First I was like... Because I thought she was like, you know when you play things off? Like, I thought she was like messing up and saying her grandmaster. But no. It's her... And I was like, maybe because she's trying to hide that her grandma is the teacher. But she told us up front, but that's why... But then she started saying grandmaster. So I was confused, but now it's the pun on grandmaster and grandma. That makes sense now. I was like, is she trying to hide it? Because she told us up front. Or maybe that was the fourth wall. That's why I call my grandmother, because she's my teacher too. She's not very well known, but she's actually a very powerful druid. When it comes to hiding or even revealing something true nature, there's no one who's as good as Grandmaster. So of course she could figure out how my magic works and what the source of it is. Unfortunately, she can also see how much more training I still need. Rowan puts her head in her hand, apparently exhausted by the thought. Anyways, according to Grandmaster, my master begins with my mana resonating with nature, but then Dorcha intervenes in casting process. Many of my spells are results of Dorcha and mana combining or separating. Dorcha is the source of power granted by Slaw. Because this slaw feeds off of negative emotion of the caster and their opponents, that makes many of the effect of my magic abrasive. So I can do things that cuts through an enemy's protection or prevent them from using spells. But it also makes it way more of a pain to handle than normal elemental magic. If I can't contain the slaw, my Dorcha becomes unstable and then things go awry like before. Well, good thing we had practice with Rowan. On the other hand, if you run out Dorcha, nothing will work, so you need to have careful manage. So you have to be careful to manage that. Okay. 2. It's a delicate balance. That's it. I know it's not quite the detailed monographs you people are probably used to. What do you mean by you people? But it's what I have. Hopefully it's helpful, since most of this is probably new to Layer. But as for practical demonstration, there's a small problem. A problem? That explosion entirely really ate through my MP. I don't have enough left. Even though I have the Dorcha now, I can't do anything without both. So maybe you can do me a favor and bring me some MP potion or something. 3 MP 500 potions should do it. Jesus, how strong was that attack to consume 1,500 mana? I can make them. Great, thanks. I knew you'd see this. Thanks. Here, let me give you supplies for the ocean that you need to get the 4-leaf clover. I can get the ingredients. You let Layer foist the MP 300 and a bottle of water off on you. Appreciate your cooperation. Yeah, thanks, Ursula. Because of my Granese blood, it can be dangerous for me to take potions from people who don't know me. But for some reason, I feel like I can rely on you, Ursula. Guess it's because the slaw gets quiet around you. So I think at least this time, I'm going to follow where this log leads me. Thanks for your help. Okay, I thought I already had potions because I think I have quite a lot, actually. Oh, okay, I was about to say, I don't think I have a potion kit. Well, since we're here, I might as well talk. You know, I haven't got a lot of comments from Mabinogi, really. But recently, someone's been watching it. Because people usually just click. And I usually get the occasional, hey, I'm stuck on the memorial quest. I don't know where to kill the black aardvark or the, black porcupine and stuff. And I'm like, it's on the board, or it's outdated. Now it's the big black ear aardvark quest. So I'm like, oh yeah, it's that. So people usually pop in asking for help, even though I'm like, I always tell them I am the worst person to ask. You shouldn't be asking me. You should ask someone else, honestly. All right, so where is the potion? Well, it looks like a potion skill. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, I have rank 1. Wow, that's crazy. Because I made a giant also. I think after G12, I decided to make a giant. So I've been playing my giant off screen and then this character on screen. Although my giant's still lower level than my human. My giant's like 20k total. And my human 24k total at this point. But damn, what journey we've been on? Was it like 1 year, 2 years or something? I don't know. Crazy, huh? I think she wants 500 also. Bro, I thought you said you gave me 4-leaf clover. What? How do you get a 4-leaf clover? If you're having trouble finding a 4-leaf clover, there are a couple of methods. You may run across them by chance. While gathering wildflower in a flower garden with a hoe, or you can make them by synthesizing 4 base herb and 1 braid, or in 1 sheep leather straps. She mentioned a few terms that have no pride. Is there anything? No. Bro, I thought... Why do you give me the most inconvenient ingredients to go get? And then just give me the easy ones? That's no help. Alright, I'll be right back because I'm probably going to buy off the board, but yeah. Alright, welcome back. So I just spot the 4-leaf clover off the bud. Damn, my stutter. Off the board because, you know, I'm so damn lazy. I also didn't start the timer for recording. But yeah, so I've been getting comments, which is pretty cool. So it's from the Theodore Sebastian 4272. The last part is so hype. Morgan in all her glory. She's even more beautiful than before, in the music too. It's like for during G12. Well spoken. Oh, it's because the dialogue I gave with Morgan. I'm like, look, I didn't ask for all this stupid ass power. I just happened to be here, and I happened to be the one that like had to do what I had to do during that situation, and then the power just, or whatever, just went my way, and then just ended up helping the world in whatever situation that was in, you know? Like, if I had a choice, I'll just be a blacksmith and just live my life in the Magby world selling stuff. But then no, sadly, I'm thrust upon this responsibility, all this burden to save you guys, because you gods are screwing it up big time. And you can't rein in Psycho over here. What am I supposed to do? Alright, so I need to give her the potion. And over at 500 MP. Thanks, Sir Liff, you really saved me a lot of trouble. Heh. Is this her theme? I feel like this theme does not fit her. Well, maybe it does. I was about to say, I feel like something high-strung, high-maintenance music, or is like something like really slow where Sue would be fitted for her because she seems like that type of character. I feel like something upbeat would be for our Owena over there. I mean, turn the, thank you. While you're gone, I've been trying to explain what Slav and Dortra are to Lair, making sure he knows that Dortra isn't related to Dorka Finhun. That's an unfortunate misunderstanding. I don't know that reference. And about how the slog actually, I don't know if I should tell you this. Rowan hesitated, her eyes darting back and forth between Lair and you. Well, I might as well, I mean, the person who told me not to talk about this isn't here, haha. The truth is, I only rarely heard about Slog's voice clearly. I can feel it, but it doesn't really speak to me. Lucky you. It's insanely annoying. It's almost as annoying as the Dark Knight armor, which doesn't even talk to me anymore. Lair said he keep it a secret, so you have to as well. Ma'am, do you know who I am? I have seen so many things. Okay, I'll stop delaying. Bottoms up. Rowan opens up a potion bottle and begins to gulp down with a grief expression. Alright, Ursula, you're pretty good at making potion, aren't you? I suffered through so many low-quality brews where the mana herbs are basically wasted. Rowan's eyes the empty potion bottle with a look of admiration. I'm ready to cast again. It makes me a little sad to think about going all the way outside. You want to be carried? Feels like all my work getting here was wasted. All those stairs to climb and the door to open. Poor Rowan. Unfortunately, the castle is home to more than just Arcana Association Room, so we must be mindful to others, not to mention the issues of safety, shall we then? Okay. Get going. This way, please. So tired. I mean, we could literally just carry her or summon our pet. Castles are terrible. So many big heavy doors and the stairs. Stairs? What stairs? Fine, ramps, whatever. Jesus. She's definitely different from Kowena. if they're all gonna be, I wonder how all of them are gonna be. So far, I know there's like 4 of them, right? So I wonder how the other characters are gonna be. Whatever, it's all the same if you ask me, unless you're planning on rolling down, I guess. But on the way up, it's basically all just stairs. I can tell you have unusual perspective. One can never discover something new without hearing new ideas. But Rowan, you wouldn't want the ramps in the castle to become regular staircase, would you? So it seems to me that there must be some difference. I guess you're right. But the association room is located so high up that a pessimistic sort like me might turn around and go back home. True. That's how I feel when I'm like, man, I'm hungry. You know, I kind of have a craving for Hangry Joe. Or Hangry Ho. No, it's Hangry Joe. Why am I saying Hangry Ho? And their spicy chicken sandwich. But I'm like, damn, that's like 2, like, is that district or cities? It's like 1 or 2 cities over. And I'm like, I don't want to drive that far. But sometimes I do because I can get bubble tea and it's worth it. But, you know. In fact, I only made it thanks to my desperation. Desperation, yes, well. Grandmaster, my teacher, that is, she left home. She said I'm all grown up and I need to live my own life. Live my own life. What does that mean? I spent several days alone in the tent, slowly getting hungrier. I bet she curled up into a ball. I don't know. And she's like, feed me. Then I figured I had to do something, even if it was just an annoyance. I mean, scary. So I went to the town by chance of fate. There were people at the market discussing Arcana. I knew that this was the answer to all my worries, so I contacted the association room right away. Yeah, but she was like, she wrote like an essay or like a 3-paragraph detailing, asking for clarity of how it is. If I had taken just a little longer, I hadn't heard them. Well, anyways, let me show you the theory I described earlier. I'm a bit nervous, hee. It's not always the most reliable thing. Rowan, wait. Before you begin, I have something I'd like to show you. This is what I occupy while Ursula was brewing potion. Based on your exploration, Rowan, I was able to get some basics settled and extract a tentative shape for your Arcana. Whoa. You mean you actually understood all that stuff I was talking about? But how? Well, more or less. In any case, Rowan, please take this. While you're using your skill, please focus on the shape on the paper. Let me know if it makes your power easier or harder to access. Okay. You know, sometimes I wish there was a hide UI, because now I can just use this as a thumbnail and not have my name right there. I wonder if I've seen this somewhere before. It seems strangely familiar. I don't want to show you every skill. I mean, that would take up too much of your time, so I'll just focus on the 3 of them. The first I call is Thunderblight. It uses the tendency of Slog to attach itself to a source of docha. Once the Slog is linked to an enemy's negative emotion, it creates a sort of chain from me to target though. Through it. And then, the most stable way to deal damage without breaking the link is to send a consistent flow of lightning elemental magic down it. Grandmaster explained why at some point, but I don't remember what she said. Once it's cast, it just keeps going. Taking the path 2 of the least resistant, I think you call that. And while it's active, some other spells can pass through the link, making them more powerful. Bolt magic and shadow flare do that. And I practiced it, and I also been able to lower a target's magic defense and magic protection some. Okay, let me demonstrate. Damn, where's the hide UI? I like Thunderblight. It's like me in a lot of ways. Plus I can keep using it while I do other things, like talking to you right now, heh. The next skill, well, this one I don't want to represent me. Well, maybe I say it's like the old me. This skill is called Shadow Flare. I actually figured out because of accident like you saw earlier. Heh. Sometimes partially fused mana and docha seems to reject each other. The partially formed bond between them breaks all at once, and those bonds become energy, explosive energy. If I can build up enough energy discharge in a small enough space, well, you saw the kind of explosion that can result. Managing to control Shadow Flare without damaging myself or other bystanders requires a lot of effort. Think of it like a control I was about to think of it as a control flirting. My mind. A control firing and piercing motion. On the other hand, any enemies along the firing path also receive great damage, so I guess it might be worth it sometimes. Okay, give me a second to prepare myself. Here goes nothing. Oh. Dude, I'm beat. Well, I guess since I came all the way here, we ought to just do the last one. This one is called Seething Mana. Something sounds cool, right? I was kind of proud of that name. If I cast with Mana and then overlay Dorcha a split second after, it won't be too hard to keep them from fusing. The Dorcha hides my Mana, allowing it to slip past an enemy's magic defense. It's a bit more complicated than that, but I'm sure you don't want to hear me go on and on. Basically, it just lets me through some of the enemy's magic defense and magic protection. If the Mana and Dorcha starts to fuse even a little bit, though, it won't work, which is irritating. On the pattern the Dorcha makes around the Mana is actually really pretty, hehe. But don't get distracted and focus on the magic, okay? I'm not sure I'll have the Dorcha to do it twice. Oh, you. Here we go. Does that work with Shadow Flare? I wonder. Imagine how OP that'd be. Did you notice how much damage was increased? No, I wasn't paying attention, honestly. What do you think? Good, right? Maybe it's nothing compared to what you're used to, but I thought it went well. When I focused on the ship, my power just flowed so easily. Oh, but I should give it back, huh? I'm sorry, Layer. It looks like it turned it black. Like maybe the Dorcha got to it. This wasn't valuable or anything, was it? Oh no. No, don't worry about it. It's just paper. We have plenty more and it's an unexpected effect. But it's a clear sign that it's reacting to you, Rowan. How are you feeling, Rowan? You said using it felt natural? Yeah, I don't know. When the last time was all my spells went so smoothly. It almost makes me want to try another one, almost, but I actually ran out of Dorcha with that last one, haha. Now that I stopped to think, I'm exhausted. That was plenty, Rowan. Well done. Let's return to the association room. Oh, so we have to go up the ramps and through those doors. Well, I guess there's no getting around it. Let's go. We can take our time with the walk and finish talking through the details when we get there. Might as well just get her an escalator. Properly wielding the destructive power of Rowan's magic is staggering. That earlier explosion pales in comparison. I know, right? I may not have Druid's depth of knowledge, but even I can tell it's a much different brand of magic. And based on your comment earlier, the way that samples reacted to you, and some quick calculation I did on the way back, there's no doubt in my mind that you're an Arcana user, Rowan. It's only a matter of if you like to stay and learn more. What do you think? Oh, yes. If we're just holding the sample and made me that much in control, I think Arcana is probably worth the fuss after all. Rowan stares at the slip of blackened paper in hand with a slight smile. It's amazing, it doesn't feel too different from what Grandma Stir taught me, but the power feels so much more comfortable to hold, like it's really mine after all. Your grandma, you said she was good at concealing or revealing something's essence, correct? Does that something I would say yes. I guess she doesn't bother remembering what she said. She's like, yeah, sure. It's like, I'm sure her mindset's like, that's too much of a hassle. We're blood relatives. She could catch a glimpse of the power in me. She was always trying to get me to train my power to flow in certain ways. I never really got it. Trying to direct it was an annoyance. I mean, it was too difficult. I understand now though. After turning the paper over in her hand a few times, Rowan refocused on you. Well, this is not exactly how I expected my day to go when I got up this morning. Well, about you, or something any different than you expected? Seems the Dorcha and Mana on your body are beginning to flow in the same direction. You'll be walking in my footsteps in no time. Wait a second, once Ursula is able to use ShotCut, will I be sent back home? Ursula, can you slow down just until I can show everyone what I can do? Come on, please. No need fret. Rowan, we all have our own roles to play in the association. Oh, good. That's a relief. It seems unfair to have compete against someone who's improved so much in little time. Hey, well, what can I say? I'm a Mary Sue, or the male version of that. You really do pick up things unreasonable fast, don't you? Ursula, it must be your exhausting array of life experiencing helping you adapt. Sign, I guess I wouldn't be right for me to be jealous though. Although I should be your tutor or on your shared path, at least for the minute it takes for you to overtake me. I ought to cheer you on. Rowan stares a bit straighter and gives you a small smile. Having this power hasn't exactly been easy for me. Even when it doesn't go out of control, it's unfamiliar to people, so they start treating me like I'm dangerous. Versus, I'm sure it'd be different for you, but if you ever find that this power causes you problems, I plant you a Rowan berry tree to help you along your path. What? No, I'm being self-centered. It will really help. Maybe later. I'll explain the symbolism. Oh, never mind. So Larry, the only thing I have left to do is the introduction, right? That's right, you introduced yourself earlier, but we like to get to know you a little bit as fellow association member. That way we can avoid accidentally upsetting you. I guess I gotta stop. We will know a bit about how to help you reach your goal with Arcana. Ugh. Alright, with the timer rung, it's time to stop and then continue next episode. This is definitely gonna be a 3-parter. I don't think it's gonna be a 4, because I don't think Elemental Knights was 4 parts either, right? But yeah, and with that said, anyways, thanks for watching. Love you guys, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.